Aloha everyone, I am Charles and this is your Hawaii Volcano Watch Report for June 12th, 2019. To begin this update, there is still no visible lava on the Kilauea Volcano summit, Pu'u'o'o, or in the lower east rift zone. For the past 9 months, the monitoring data has shown steady rates of seismicity, deformation, and low rates of sulfur dioxide emissions located at the summit and east rift zone, which includes the area of the 2018 eruption. The current alert level for Kilauea Volcano is normal and the current aviation color code is green. Despite the change of the alert on March 26, 2019, the Kilauea Volcano remains an active volcano and is expected to erupt again sometime in the future. However, we do expect clear and obvious signs prior to any eruptive activity returning to the mountain. Though it is possible the time between warning signals and eruptive activity may be short. For continued information on the Kilauea Volcano, click the subscribe button and bell icon for notifications about new content when available. Data from the monitoring stations still have not shown any significant changes in volcanic activity or trends over the last week. Seismicity across the Kilauea Volcano has not changed rates much over the last few months either. Earthquakes have been occurring primarily on the Kilauea summit and south flank regions. The largest earthquake to occur on Kilauea in the last week was on June 6th with a magnitude of 2.5 and was located on Kilauea's southwest flank at a depth of 6 kilometers or 4 miles below sea level. There was no report submitted of anyone feeling this quake or any other quakes under Kilauea Volcano for the last week. GPS and tiltmeter data from the Kilauea summit monitoring stations have been recording deformation that is consistent with slow magma accumulation in the shallow portion of the summit magma system, which is approximately 1 to 2 kilometers or 1 mile below ground level. Gas measurements still do not indicate any significant shallowing of any large volumes of magma. The Hawaii Volcano Observatory will continue to monitor gas output very carefully at the summit of Kilauea and the East Rift Zone for any changes that could indicate potential renewed activity. Further east of the summit in the broad region between Pu'u'o'o and Highway 130, the GPS and tiltmeter stations still continue to show data signals consistent with refilling of the deep magmatic reservoir of the East Rift Zone. This has continued to be the observed trend since the end of the 2018 Kilauea eruption. However, over the last few weeks, the tiltmeters have shown indications that this motion has been slowing. With the significance of this pattern remaining unclear, current monitoring data does not suggest any potential or imminent change in the volcanic activity hazard for this area. In the lower East Rift Zone, hazards still remain in the eruption area and at the Kilauea summit. All residents and visitors near the 2018 fissures, lava flows, and summit collapse areas are strongly advised to inform themselves with the current Hawaii County Civil Defense and National Park warning advisories. The Hawaii County Civil Defense would like to remind you that the majority of lava flows and other volcanic features created by the 2018 eruption are located on private property and private roadways. The Hawaii County Civil Defense respectfully asks you do not enter or park on privately owned properties without the owner's expressed permission. The Hawaii Volcano Observatory will continue to carefully monitor seismicity, deformation, and gas emissions data for any signals of increased activity on the Kilauea volcano. Hawaii Volcano Observatory personnel will maintain visual surveillance of the Kilauea volcano using web cameras and occasional field visits. Weekly updates from the Hawaii Volcano Observatory will continue to be provided by them on every Tuesday until further notice. They will also issue any additional messages if warranted by changing activity. This Hawaii Volcano Watch Report for Kilauea Volcano is based on the information provided by the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory U.S. Geological Survey on Tuesday, June 11, 2019 at 9:22 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. And that'll conclude this edition of the Hawaii Volcano Watch Report for the Kilauea Volcano. Don't forget to also check us out and follow us on our new Doing Hawaii Facebook page, Instagram account, and of course, Twitter. You can find links to all those below and much more. Thank you for watching, and you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening.